Alright guys, so I've never really done a sit down video like this before on this channel, obviously, but I've decided that I want to actually make a video about this because I've been talking about it so much in other videos and in just other situations and pictures on Instagram and Facebook. So I figured I'd kind of my dog's right here and she's stretching, she's adorable. I figured I'd kind of address it and give you guys a story time. I don't want to label it as a story time because I think sometimes those end up being really awful and dumb in my opinion, but it is a story is what I'm telling. I'm basically going to be telling you guys my story of jaw surgery I had a few months ago that I'm still healing from until April 2018 because I got it in 2017 of April. A few months ago. Now it's almost November, so they say it takes about a year to heal. Like, everyone's different, but roughly around a year for being full all the way done with the hardest parts ever and zero pain and all that. I'm gonna get into that more as we get into the video. Really quick, yes, I have a full face of makeup on because I did a video before this for fall makeup, so if you guys want to see that, I'll put it in the description box below, or if it's not uploaded yet, because I'm not sure if I'm going to upload that one today or this one today, then I will upload it soon, and you guys can check it out. It'll be on my channel within the next few days. So I guess we'll get started, and I will tell you guys from all the way from the beginning all the way up to now of my experience with it, and hopefully it doesn't end up being too long. I feel it's gonna, 'cause it's been a few months, and it's a really long story. So just enjoy this video and get comfortable, and we will get started. Alright, my dog's arm's right here, so she's camping out in my bed, I guess. I don't even know. Sorry for the messy cloth. I mean, I guess I could just shut it and we could just say it's not messy and we could just be smart. Okay. Anyways, so I guess I'm gonna start from the beginning. I got braces when I was a few months after I turned 14 years old my freshman year. I got them a little bit later than everyone else at my school did, and I kind of sucked. So I was really just excited to get them on because I knew my teeth were way worse than my sister's were. She's my twin, if you guys didn't know. But I knew my teeth were a lot more messed up than hers were, and we all kind of knew that. And we, finally in February of 2015, sorry, I'm not a good storyteller, so I apologize. And finally of February in 2015, let's pull my hair. We went into my orthodontist that I still see today to get a consultation for a braces, basically, to see when we're going to get them on, to see when we're able to see how long it's going to take, and get all the extra information when you go to one of those. Now, when I went to mine, they basically just take pictures, talk with you about it, you ask questions, and they just say their prediction of what's going to happen with the next handful of years. At mine, we took pictures. We sat down for a half hour. This was on a school day, so I was super excited to miss school for the first half of the day. We talked about what's going to happen, and they said that me and my sister both needed surgery. I say needed because she has the option not to have it, and she did not have it, and that's probably for the best because it ended up being very challenging. She did not have it. I did, but they said I pretty much did not have the option. I had to have the surgery, which is a double jaw surgery where they break the lower and top parts of your jaw. They break both, and they break both sides. So they broke they're basically gonna break my jaw as much as possible to reposition it back into place. So I would talk a little bit clearer. I wouldn't look so awkward, I guess you could say. I would have better spacing, my teeth look straighter. Basically, it was for the aesthetic, appearance for it, and you would just look better and feel better, and I wanted it because I felt like I really needed it. Obviously, my teeth were really jacked up. Probably won't put a picture of that in here, but my teeth were really messed up, so I basically needed it. Anyways, towards the end of February is when we got our consultation was in January, sorry, and I got my braces on early February, sorry. And then, every now and then you go in, get them tightened, go in, get them tightened, go in, get them tightened. I did that for about a year and a half. And then finally, towards the end of 2016, they were talking about my surgery. They were talking about it before that, but more so after, because that's when I was really ready, because I had had braces on for a long time until my teeth were really actually ready to be ready for the surgery. So I had to go in and I had to get a lot of stuff done. They had to ask me a lot of questions. They had to tell me their answers to those questions, sorry, and I had to get a lot of pictures taken, and I mean a lot. And I had to get a lot of impressions taken, and I mean a lot. If you guys know what impressions are, or if you don't, Google them, because they are the worst thing ever when you get braces, in my opinion. They were so bad for me, because my mouth already was messed up enough, so like trying to do impressions in my mouth just did not work very well, and it did not work very well after surgery, because I had to get impressions after my surgery, which is not good. Anyways, I had to get all that fun stuff done, and finally, they decided that I was ready for surgery around January, but I needed to have this thing, what they call is a deprogrammer in. Now, it came in like a case. I have 3 retainers now. I will get into that. Oh, it came in a case like this, obviously, and it looked like the top of my retainer does now. These are clean, don't worry. But I lost it, so I can't even show you guys. But it was clear. It just looked like that. I snapped into the roof of my mouth, and it was basically going to expand my mouth, make it ready for surgery, make the spacing a little bit better. Just things. The more I wore it, basically, they said it was going to be better for me in the long run after my surgery. I didn't wear it a lot. I wore it as much as I felt as was necessary and as much as they told me to. But like beyond that, I wouldn't wear it because it was pretty painful, actually. Like getting caught in your gums, and that sounds gross, but like it got caught in my gums, and it was very difficult to have to clean it, and it just was not fun because there were so many specific ways to do things when I had this in. So I didn't like wearing it. Anyways, I had to wear that for about 2 months until my surgery arrived, which was in April of this year, so 2017. I remember being really nervous before my surgery because I had to do a lot of things. I had to get stuff around the house because I was not going to be able to do chores for probably about a month after the surgery. Well, 2 weeks to a month. And I remember they told me to gain as much weight as possible. It's not that I wasn't low. Like, I was like, I'm like perfectly fine in that, but I needed to gain more because I was going to lose a lot during surgery, and it was going to look bad, and it was going to be uncomfortable, and I was going to be uncomfortable. I was going to be sick all the time after my surgery. So I did that. I gained probably a few more pounds than I was used to weighing, I guess. Anyways, and then the day finally comes, April 4th of 2017. I go in for my surgery. Now, I'm like really nervous at this point because I was all like big. I was talking like some smack, saying like, I'm fine, like I'm not worried about this at all. It's gonna go great for me. There's no reason for me to worry at all. Like nothing's gonna go wrong, so it's not gonna hurt at all. And like a minute after I got in the bed and in my gown, I bursted out crying because I was so nervous to get this stupid surgery that I had to have like for 5 minutes straight. It was not good. Anyways, then after my surgeon saw that, not the nurse, my surgeon saw that, and he came in and he talked to my grandma, my boyfriend, me, and my mom all together about what was going to happen, saying if I was in any pain whatsoever after the surgery, they would put me on medicine and do anything that they could to get me out of this pain because of the severity it was going to be because of the situation that I was in. So we were all cool with that, and we were all happy that it was going to go a lot better than we kind of anticipated because we were doing our research, and we were pretty freaking nervous about it because, like, of all the crap that we saw and, like, how it could go wrong, how it could go good, how you might need to get the surgery again, and so on. So after that, he left, and they gave me this medicine. If I can find it, I'll put it in around this time, but they gave me this medicine that made me so loopy, and, like, I mean that... Like, it was crazy. Like, it was the loopiest thing. It was the loopiest I've ever been. And, like, versus, like, from sleep deprived or just from, like, being silly. I was so freaking out of it. And it was just not good. And it was hilarious because my mom and my boyfriend and my grandma got their own videos of it. So I, of course, am reminded of it every time. And I believe it's on this channel. Sorry. I hit the dog. I believe it's on this channel somewhere, too. I'll have to find it. Hopefully I'll put it in. If not, I will link it down below. But, yeah, and they just did that because it calms you down, it gets you ready for surgery and anesthesia and all that. Then I said my goodbyes, they wheeled me off, and before I knew it, they changed me tables, they put me under for like 4 hours, and my family waited for me and while surgery was happening, and then I woke up. And I woke up, okay, I'm just gonna say what I think because I don't know. This was first of all, it was months ago. Second of all, I was doped up on so many medications. Like, I can't even say if this really happened. I'm just gonna say what I think happened because I don't want to, like, say something and then, like, someone say this that was there and, like, tell me that I was wrong. But I'm just gonna say what I think. I woke up, and first of all, I know it was loopy. I know it was out of it. Like, it was crazy. I woke up in my own room. First of all, I puked on a nurse. And, like, I'm trying not to laugh when I say that because I told the nurse I was going to get sick right after I woke up because of the anesthesia. And she didn't listen to me, and I literally puked all over her top, and she had to go change. And then my mom came back, and then she saw what happened, and then they wheeled me to a new room. So I went to this new room. It was my own private room, which I was really happy about. Which I guess, I don't know, I knew I was going to get it, but I was still happy about it. My room had its own bathroom, its own shower, had a really nice view. It was on the top floor of the hospital. It was like 13th or 12th floor, I don't remember what it was. It was really high up. Had an Xbox, had a TV. It was a really nice room, and I liked it a lot. And yeah. And I went in there, and basically, I'm pretty sure I slept most of that day when I wasn't, like, crying in pain because I was in a lot of pain. And in my opinion, my pain was not managed the way it said it was going to be managed. I was very disappointed and I was very upset with how it was going, and so were my mom, my grandma, my boyfriend. Everyone was very frustrated because I was crying a lot, and they all knew something was wrong because that should not be happening. So, after I had been crying for so long, the nurses finally came in and gave me medicine because when I woke up out of my anesthesia after my surgery, I had no medicine. I was just on full anesthesia. I wasn't aware, like, the shock not shock, but, like, I wasn't, like, aware of what was going to happen. I wasn't aware of how much pain I was going to be in, and until it happened, and all this pain all of a sudden hit me at once. And so the nurses finally came in and they gave me medicine, and then they told me that, or I don't know how I found this out, but somehow either I found this out or my family found this out, that I was on no medicine after my surgery because no one bothered to put me on it. So that really upset me because I was 16, and it was really sad because no one, like, wanted to help me. I'm not trying to laugh. I don't even know what that was. No one wanted to help me. It was, like, really sad because my family couldn't do anything about it because, if you yell at a doctor, maybe they won't treat you right after that. You don't know what people are capable of, is my point. I'm trying to tell this in, like, chronological order. Anyways, they finally gave me medicine, and, like, they were very, very, very bad at giving... I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Anyways, they were very, very, very... Seriously? They were very, very, very bad at keeping up with my medications as they were supposed to. And this caused me to have to stay in the hospital another night. I was really only supposed to stay in there for 1 night, but I ended up staying for 2, and about 2.5 or 3 days. I didn't shower all during this time. I was not able to even walk. I had to get wheeled around everywhere that they wanted me to go for x-rays or for the bathroom. It was not pretty. They weren't giving me my medicine every 4 hours like they were supposed to, and the only time they did was at night, and when I finally fell asleep, they would wake me up for it. And I'm not just saying this because I want to be a brat about it. Like, this is the real, like, and, like, you hear this in TV shows or online or in documentaries. Like, you hear, like, your pain wasn't managed, or you were treated wrong at the hospital, and, like, I know because that happened to me. That thing exactly happened to me, and I hated it. I hated it so much, but there was nothing I could do because the second day I was there, my other surgeon came in and decided it was time to wire my mouth shut with rubber bands. So I would not be able to talk for 2 weeks, eat, or anything, and I had to drink through a catheter, which looks like these, and a little syringe. So he did that, and then that caused me a lot of pain, so I stayed there most of that day. And then finally, when they thought I was ready, thinking getting tired of me, they made me go home with my mom. So she drove me home, obviously, and I went home. I needed sunglasses because it was so bright and my head hurt so bad. I couldn't see anything. I have glasses and I have contacts, but I wasn't wearing contacts at the time because I didn't have them at the time. Now I'm wearing them right now. And I couldn't see anything for one, and I didn't want to see anything because it was so, like, it hurt my head so bad to look because of the medicines I was on. I was on, obviously, ibuprofen. I was on Oxy. I was on all of the big drugs from the hospital that they give you after surgery for a few weeks, depending on what you got done. I was on those for a little over 2 weeks. Probably more like 3 weeks. Probably less than a month. I don't know. Because 2 weeks for sure consistently I was on the Oxy. But after that I kind of strayed away from it every now and then to when I really needed it. Anyways, I finally got home. I wore sunglasses for like the first week of being home. I was super sick. I got sick a lot. I picked up a lot of medicine up. And it was very hard with your mouth wired shut. That's actually torture, by the way, guys. When your mouth is wired shut and you have to puke and you're in pain and you have to drink medicine that's disgusting, it's actually torture. And I'm not trying to like even be like that person, because I understand like you guys might think I'm insane for saying that, but it's near torture. Honestly, it really is. And like the 2-week mark finally comes, and I'm finally able to go back to my doctors, because it's time for them to cut the bands out of my mouth. So the lady comes in, she cuts the bands in my mouth, and after she does it, I burst out crying because of the pain. I was on no medicine at the time because I didn't want to be. I hadn't eaten in so long. I was tired. I was exhausted. It was just, I've had enough at this point. And she really had no sympathy or remorse, and she snipped them off. She left. She made me brush my teeth, which, if you guys don't know, I wasn't able to brush my teeth for the 2 weeks either. I know, disgusting. I had to use a catheter and a prescribed medication mouthwash to rinse out my mouth as best as I could. I know, it was not pretty after broth and V8 and that mixed together, trust me. It was torture. But, she made me brush my teeth, and then we left. I went to Applebee's and tried to eat. I ate about 5 noodles, and I was like full, and I was also frustrated because I couldn't like eat because my mouth was like not wanting to chew. Anyways, at this time, all the time I had my braces on, by the way. I had my braces on. I had screws here and here. I had metal plates. I still have the metal plates. They're down here, I think up here. I have 4, I think. Don't quote me. I have a lot. And then I also had rubber bands and sutures in my mouth and staples. I don't know, all the same kind of thing. Still connecting the things that they didn't want to be unconnected. Anyways, and then I don't go to school right away because this was in April, so I missed 2 weeks of school. And in total, I missed about 40 days of school. I should have not passed that year, but I did, thank God. I think a lot of teachers just felt bad for me, so play the pity card, because I hated doing that, but it worked. Like, I don't have to repeat that year because of that. Anyways, I missed 2 weeks of school, and then I didn't go right back away. I think I missed another week after I was able to talk again because of the pain I was in. And then here and there, I missed more school for appointments, or if I was in pain, or if I'm sleep deprived, so I'm sleeping. So if I wasn't able to make it in, I would stay at home and watch TV or something like that. And then 2 weeks passes by and I go back in, and they finally take out the screws from my face. Hallelujah. I was so happy. I didn't know they were going to do that day, by the way, guys. I thought they were just going to stay in there forever, honestly, my screws. I really did think that. But all I did, they numbed me really quick with, some gel. I swabbed it in my gums, and they just took, literally, tools from a toolbox, obviously, and they just twisted the screws out. It was freaky, and I was awake, so it was freaky. My mom and my boyfriend watched, and they were so disgusted, but it was hilarious. And I also had I don't know what it's called. It's not, I want to say implant. It's not implant. I don't know what it's called, but I also had right there I had a thick plastic plastic thing that prevented me from biting down. It clicked all the time. It broke. It was annoying. It smelled bad because it's in my mouth. It tasted bad because it was in my mouth. Anyways, after all my appointments were done, you're dramatic, we're done. It's about June now because it lasted till close to the end of May. So it's about June now. Still have my braces on. I got my braces off in August. If you guys didn't know, excuse me, I burped. I got my braces off last August towards the end. So that's really exciting. But, yeah. Really, I forgot to say something. Really quick for, some tips for you guys to survive. Getting this surgery afterwards, you are going to lose a lot of weight. I lost 11 pounds. That's a lot of weight to lose in a 2-week span, and it's not good. So, afterwards, I had these little bowls. Either my mom or my grandma got them for me. and I would like literally blend ice cream up and blend Oreos up, and I would mix them and I would eat them for like every freaking meal. And I hate saying that because it's probably, no, I like saying that because that's what I did, and that's what made me like gain all this weight back. And then I ate a lot of mashed potatoes because you're on a soft food diet, you're on a no food diet, then a soft food diet, and then you could kind of work crunchy food back in like 2 months later. So now I'm eating normally. Also, they gave me, this is like a toothbrush thing. I never used these, and I still would not. This makes me cringe the way it feels, like I can't. But small baby spoons, I had that. And this, and catheters, and water, and big syringes, and pupils are literally going to save your life. And I'm not just saying that. They're gonna like make this the easiest experience ever, because like it'll make you enjoy it more, like being off of school or work or anything. Anyways, since I got my braces off, I've had this retainer. Looks like this. It's really big. It's a mouth guard retainer, whatever. It's in this. I got it from my orthodontist, and I have to wear that at night, and I had to wear it 4 hours during the day. I never did. It didn't affect me. My orthodontist said it was fine. So I wore it at night for about a month, and now I have this new retainer that is blue and glittery. I just got that today, so I'm kind of inspired this video. But I wore that during the day now. So I had to put that back in after the video ends. I just want to be able to talk clear, because with this I have a really big lisp now. But in this one I wear at night. So, oh yeah, and then these are retainer brights. They just like help you clean your retainers. You put it in water with the retainer, and it sizzles and it cleans it. Tastes a lot better, and yeah. Alright, so I think that's the end of this video. Like, I know I missed a lot of things in my surgery, so like there's so many more things I could talk about, but this video is probably going to give me like an hour long, so I want to apologize if that's the case. But if you guys want an even more in-depth video, or you want me to say things that I know I didn't cover, or like a Q&A or anything like that, just please comment down below and I will definitely do it. I don't really get a lot of video requests, but you guys probably know that. We're a small channel. But yeah, please feel free to comment down below, because I would love to go more in depth with this, because it affected me such a big part of my life. And yeah, and if you guys watched to the end, thank you so much for watching. And if you're watching this in preparation for getting jaw surgery soon, watch to the end, you know, obviously. What are you doing? I'm sorry, guys. Watch to the end, and hopefully, like, you guys get some tips. If you want, like, a tips video on it, let me know. But if you are getting jaw surgery soon, I wish you the best of luck. I hope you don't have a bad experience like I do. I had the worst case scenario happen to me. Broken both sides, up and bottom. So hopefully you don't have to go through that. But I wish you the best of luck, and I hope you have a really good experience, and you relax when you're out, and you get lots of ice cream and mac and cheese when it's over. Yeah, because that's what my life was. So I wish you guys the best of luck if this is happening to you soon, or if it did, I hope that it went well. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this really freaking long video.